Hey guys, welcome back to Weight Loss Wednesday. I can't even remember the last Weight Loss Wednesday I filmed. Nope. I want to say maybe it was in January, February, I can't even remember. I have an entire playlist of Weight Loss Wednesdays from the first time that I started it back in, I want to say 2015, like January of 2015 with my friend Steph. And then I got pregnant, kind of fell off the bandwagon, had a baby, started up again, kind of fell off the bandwagon, started up again, fell off the bandwagon again, and now I am finally doing it again. However, I have been doing it consistently since May 1st. So this is going to be my 1 month update. And I say it like that because I can't guarantee that I will have a Weight Loss Wednesday every single week. I would like to think that I would have one every single week, but from the past, it has been just a rough go of it, and I've always had a rough time when it comes to staying accountable, losing weight. I started doing Weight Loss Wednesday because it kept me accountable. I always had to check in with you guys, and it made me feel like, you know, I was weighing in every week and stuff and telling somebody how I was doing, and so it helps a lot. And the first time around that I did it, I lost over 30 pounds, and I slowly gained that back from being pregnant and being lazy and just my eating habits going out the window. And so this time I'm really trying to do not just a diet, not just a fad thing, like a lifestyle change. And what I have been doing, if you follow my daily vlogs, is Weight Watchers. Now, I want to preface this by saying Weight Watchers is not for everybody. Not everybody feels like Weight Watchers is the way to do things. I have received a lot of negative feedback regarding what I eat on Weight Watchers, how many points I get, the types of food I'm eating, and just different things regarding the whole diet in general. I feel like, this is only my 2 cents, Weight Watchers as a whole is a lifestyle change, because one thing that I like about it, and this is not just like a Weight Watchers video, however, I will talk a lot about Weight Watchers, and that's because that's what has been working for me. Weight Watchers in general is a lifestyle change because you can have anything you want in moderation. So if you want a piece of chocolate, you can have it. It just costs a lot of points. You want a burger? Go for it. See how many points it is. And one thing I do have to say is because, well, first, let's talk about the month of May, okay? So I started May 1st, and I had joined Weight Watchers back in January, and I had lost, I want to say like 11 or 12 pounds, and I slowly gained about half of it back. So that was through tax season. May 1st, my official weigh-in, I was down from my initial weight, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds, something like that. Since, let me actually go look at this so that I know and I'm not telling you a lie. Since May 1st, my last weigh-in of May was the 29th, May 29th, I had lost 6.2 pounds, making my overall weight loss like 12, 13, 14 pounds, somewhere around there. However, I'm not going based on what I was doing before. My official start date, even though I've had many start dates, my official start date this time around is May 1st of 2017. So during the month of May, I lost 6.2 pounds. If you follow my daily vlogs, you know in May, I also started going back to the gym a few days a week. It's averaged to about 3 days a week. Some weeks I go 4 and 5 days. Some weeks I only go 2. So it's averaging about 3 to 4 days a week. So 6.2 pounds is great. It's a healthy weight loss. Again, if you follow my vlogs, I talked about this at one point. I was disappointed that like 1 week I only lost, the first week I lost 3.1 pounds. The second week I lost 1.7. That third week is when I felt really discouraged because I only lost 0.2. And that week I had talked about in one of my daily vlogs, like, oh, I don't understand why I'm not losing weight, blah, blah, blah. And that opened up a lot of, like a floodgate of hater comments on the type of food I'm eating, what I'm doing as far as working out, and a whole bunch of stuff. I have been sharing what I've been eating for dinner pretty much the entire month of May. I think I started the second week in May, and that kind of goes back to the whole Weight Watchers thing. what I'm doing is working. That third week, I don't know what exactly, I don't know if I just cheated more and I wasn't honest with myself, but 0.2 weight loss, and then the fourth and final weigh-in of May, I lost 1.2 pounds. Now, I did lose this first weigh-in in June as well, since I'm filming this after this last weigh-in. I lost 2 pounds, so I'm up to a total since I started May 1st of 8.2 pounds, which is amazing. I'm totally happy and satisfied with that. But like I said, if I don't do a Weight Loss Wednesday every week, I will update you whatever my weight losses were for the previous Weight Loss Wednesdays that I didn't film, or for the month. I plan on doing like a recap every month of how the month went and stuff like that. The best way to know what I'm eating is to follow my vlog channel, which is what you're on right now, and look for the what I ate for dinner for the week. That's the best way to know. In the video, I talk about portion sizes, I share recipes, I talk about points for whatever I'm eating. So let's talk about Weight Watchers. So when I first started, I got 49 points. Now that I've lost the 8 pounds, I get 47 points. I'm a heavy person. The more you weigh, the more points you get to eat throughout the day, within reason. So I get 47 points, and they base that off of your age, your height, your weight, whether you're male or female, and I think that's it. I was gonna say if you're sedentary or not, but I don't even think it goes based on sedentary or not, or active. The only way, I saw this question in one of my vlogs somewhere, the only way to tell how many points you get is to either sign up for Weight Watchers online or attend meetings. The way that I do it is I sign up online, and I have the app, I have control over the app, which looks like this. It's the Weight Watcher mobile app right there in the middle. Click on it, and it gives me a breakdown of how many points I get. So again, I have 47 for the day. I've already had 46. I have 1 point left over, and I don't plan on having anything else for the rest of the day. Now you may ask, well, how do you calculate how many points each meal is and things like that? I kind of did my own research online. I watched other YouTubers' videos because I never did attend meetings, and they can explain it to you better there. They have a lot of other resources to give you, things that you can calculate. Like if you don't want to subscribe online, they have calculators and different things to figure out your points. You can also write everything down. For me, it's easier. It's $19.95 a month, 20 bucks a month. I'll never miss, and it's so easy for me to keep track of it on the app. There is a barcode here, a barcode scanner. So you click it, and I didn't click it right. You click the little barcode, and a thing pops up to where you can scan whatever it is. You scan it, and it pops up showing you how many points it is. You can also manually put your points in, and the way that the new Weight Watchers Smart Points goes is it takes calories, saturated fat, protein, or sugars and protein, and it calculates it based on all of those factors. So something that's low in sugar and high in protein is going to be a lower point value, like boneless, skinless chicken breast. You can have 3 ounces for 2 points. And let's say something like a piece of candy. Let's say a little like mini Snickers bar, okay? Like the ones you would get a fun size Snickers bar at Halloween. Those are like 6 points just for that little thing. So you can kind of see the difference. Something that's high in fat and high in sugar is going to be high points. Something that's low in fat, low in sugar, high in protein, and sometimes it balances out. If it has some sugar and some fat but it's high in protein, then it'll balance out and give you a medium point value. For me, because I receive a lot of points, that's why a lot of the dinners that you guys see in the what I ate for dinner video, that's why a lot of them have carbs and have fattier things, because I have a lot of points to use. Now if I continue to lose weight and I eventually get down to where I only have 30 points a day or 28 points a day, that's not as many points to deal with. You have to incorporate more fruits and vegetables throughout your day, higher protein things, less carbs, less sugary things, to be able to sustain yourself. But for the time being, I'm not trying to eat a 1200 calorie diet and work out until I'm dying at the gym. Like, I'm just trying to maintain a semi-decent healthier lifestyle, trying to be a better example for my girls, and just trying to live. I'm not trying to completely not have cake and eat salads for the rest of my life. I didn't get this way by doing that, and I don't plan on getting skinny by completely changing everything I've known, because you know what'll happen to me This may be where you and I differ, but to me, if I cut out everything I've ever loved, I will binge. I will cave one day and binge, because it happens every single time I go down this journey. Every time. And I am going to be 31 years old this year, and you can imagine I've been not this size, but similar in size for the majority of my adult life, all of my adult life, the majority of my life, and it happens every single time. So if I don't keep myself on everything in moderation type of mentality, I will not make it. I will not. Some of you, and those of you who criticize me, and some of you who give me, try or think that you're giving me advice by telling me you're on a low carb diet, high protein, or you do the keto diet, or you do this or you do that, that's great. That works for you guys. Those types of things don't work for me. I can't cut out carbs. I love carbs. I would be a vegetarian because I love carbs, and I don't even like eating meat that often. So for me, eating nothing but protein is super, super difficult. I can do it, but it's very difficult to maintain long term. And besides, your body needs a well balance. Have you ever seen the food groups? Your body needs a well balance of everything in it, including carbs and fat. However, in moderation, like I've been preaching this entire video. So for me, Weight Watchers does that. It allows me to have that cheeseburger if I want, as long as I count the points for it. It allows me to have that piece of candy as long as I count the points for it. It allows me to have carbs and popcorn and ice cream and all the fattening things that you're on a diet and you're eating that. Yes, that is how I am choosing to do it. And now I've thrown in the gym, and I try and get an extra walk after dinner. If you follow my daily vlogs, we don't walk all the time, but a lot of times we will try and go for a little walk just to burn off dinner. And then once I eat dinner, I'm done. I don't eat anything the rest of the day. So those are the types of things that I don't feel that I always need to explain to everybody, but that people feel like they need to judge me on. And that's okay. Whatever works for you. Not everything is going to work for me just because it worked for you. So that's why I really wanted to get back on the Weight Loss Wednesday so we could have these discussions. You know, those of you that criticize me in my daily vlogs or leave what you think are helpful comments that are just rude and obnoxious, now we can talk about it on a different video, not bring negativity to my family's daily vlogs. Let's talk about it on the Weight Loss Wednesdays. That's what we're here for, right? So anyway, I'd be happy to film an additional video talking strictly about Weight Watchers. Again, if you follow me on other platforms, on my daily vlogs, I incorporate Weight Watchers into a lot of what I talk about as far as portion control, point values, different things like that, recipes. So there really wouldn't be too much more to talk about. There are huge platforms on Instagram, blogs, on Facebook that are super, super helpful. I follow this one Instagrammer that's, her username is Drizzle Me Skinny, and she posts recipes every day about Weight Watchers things. She puts the point value. She has a whole blog dedicated to all kinds of recipes that are Weight Watchers, like directed towards Weight Watchers. That she gives you the points, the breakdown of everything, and it's super helpful. And she's a lot thinner than me, so I can imagine she doesn't get very many points. And she's also a lifetime member, which means she has hit her goal, and now she doesn't have to pay any dues for the rest of it as long as she maintains her goal, which is awesome. So anyway, like I said, I know this is a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but I thought I would come up on here and say hello again, welcome to Weight Loss Wednesday, and just kind of open the forum for questions maybe that you have, or comments, like things that we can discuss back and forth in the comments down below. That'd be great to kind of get like the weight loss stuff off of my vlogs. That is my goal. And the what I ate for dinner videos kind of clear up the controversy as well, because it tends to happen quite a bit. So anyway, I hope you guys are excited that Weight Loss Wednesday is back and you continue to follow me on this journey. I'm super excited to be back and to be on it and to be going to the gym. It feels very, very nice to just do it for myself. You know, I'm like always taking care of other people, and it's time for me to take care of me. So we can do this together. You got this, I got this. We're gonna keep each other motivated. Already 8 pounds down, and it feels awesome. So hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments down below what you thought, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.